Hey guys, welcome to the Retro Gaming Junction. This is Camilio and we're live on Twitch pretty much every day at 8 PM Eastern Time, continuing our game of Final Fantasy III. Yeah, we're gonna go here. Golgan Gulch. This is Golgan Gulch. You should know that the Golgans were born sightless. However, we'll make up for lack of vision. Okay, so they all say the same thing. Seems like it. Let's go in there. There was one guy here. The Tower of Owen. We've been there. We've been there. They don't say anything different. It's the same thing. Wow. Okay, let's see what they say. Okay, I got all the crystals. Oh, the living woods, okay. Okay, maybe I need to go to the... there's a desert with a forest, a flying forest, I don't know, it's weird. Okay, so this is different. He has alchemy now, which I have no idea how that works. And study. Scram is definitely maybe an auto flee. Okay, so they changed that. It does both now. Yeah, I think that's it. I will have to level up a little bit because last boss fight was really tough. No? Oh shit. Can't move. There they are. Seize them. Bring them along. Castle Iron is always in need of fresh servants. Oh, you know what? Oh, before doing that, we'll get some levels before doing that. I'm gonna reload the game. What's the best place to level up? The tower? The water's kind of... there's a bunch of enemies here. That barrage thing is pretty awesome. 177 damage, that's awesome. The fuck? One of the last places we went was the... This is 400 XP. It's the Fire Island. Yeah. It's just fucking potions. Every enemy just gives potions. 500 XP. What about this? Potions. Come on. Oh, 800 now. Oh yeah, we have no more magic to heal ourselves. I don't know at which level they get access to their magic, because you will have access to white magic, or both. Both. I'd like to know more about that. We need a white mage, but for the next boss, they recommended having a scholar, because he's gonna change his defenses. But if I don't have access to cure or better cura, I don't really see the point. Maybe you should be the scholar. Fuck the thief. She should stay white mage. And Angus will just go back to black mage. Fuck the rangers. Why? Yeah, that's what will happen. This game? Oh, I think you can only play this game once. I don't think this game has a lot of replayability. And especially not this one in particular. Good evening, Arrogant. Oh, now we have to go... Wow. Really? No magic? That's great. That scholar guy hits like a motherfucker. It's pretty crazy. And that knight is not that great. Yeah, I want to change it and see if... Where's the nearest town? Is there a town? This is a town. Yep. Just go full scholar party. Well, at this point would be nice because they seem to be pretty incredible. But I want to diversify my team and level up the jobs that I want to focus on, because I feel that they get their magic level 4, 5, 6 magic there. Oh, we can exchange. Oh, I forgot about that. How does that work? Exchange with... Oh my god. It exchanged all the spells all at once? Okay, that's kind of weird. It's weird, but it's useful. Because now my problem of the scholar thing... Well, I'm okay with Ark being a scholar. I want her to stay white mage, because I want her white magic to go as high as possible and have as much as access to as much as possible these spells. And this guy also very... Like, these two are kind of flexible. So I'm gonna go outside and fight with that fighter, that warrior, and see if he's better than that knight. I'm not gonna look at the stats, I wanna try it out. Oh, whoops. Oh wow, yeah, no, we're just gonna stay with the fighter and warrior. The knight has access to black magic, but I don't care about that. I have a black mage that just does just that. That's his specialty. I like to specialize my characters. So yeah, let's level up our guys like this for a little while. Maybe a level or two. We're still level 18. Yeah, everybody's 18. Yeah, we need to level up more than that. And then maybe level 20. Oh my god, that scholar. I should check his equipment. My god. Justin. Whoops. Oh yeah, if I... Well, okay. If I want to level up my jobs, I need to do something. At least in every fight, let's do defend at least once. Because if, for example, my Black Mage goes first and he blizzards everybody, everybody dies, he's the only one who gets job points. Now everybody's gonna get job points. Yeah, attack. Attack. I guess if I don't do blizzard and I just do attack with everybody, it's gonna be similar and it's gonna go faster. Yeah, let's go. Let's do that. So everybody does randomly a couple of actions, 1 or 2. They get about 20 points per... and then it drops a little bit at level 20 or something. Wow. Okay, leveling up. Seven hits. So if I go here, because by default everybody's two-handed, removing this doesn't do anything, right? You know, it just removes my attack. It doesn't give you more defense. It should give you a little bit more evasion, in my opinion. A little bit more, maybe 2%. And just for that, I would remove it. I would remove 1. But they do give you more bonuses to other things, like +3 intellect. Both of them give +3 intellect and +3 spirits. Wow, okay. Oh, shit. Oh, he's dead. Nobody has revived. I do have Phoenix Downs. I have 4 of them. Kinda sucks to use. I'm gonna use it. You did another dark art, you motherfucker. Uh-oh. No! Okay, so Arc is... he will go... he'll have to go in the back row. Because of his armor. This is optimal, yeah. Yeah, shitty armor. Again, removing this doesn't do anything, though. Yeah, he has similar defenses as these guys, but he hits more, way more. So I kind of need to put it in the background, because if he's in front, oh, he hits. He's a glass. How do you say that? A glass cannon. Yeah, heal everybody. We are level 19. Some are still 18. Whoops. Yeah, that's... Ideally not do that. Because now only these two don't get job points. Everybody gets XP, but... If I'm getting in the battle, might as well get points for everybody. Oh. Okay, no, it needs to be in the... No, it needs to be in the front, because... Oh no, okay, everybody does shit damage on this guy, okay. I'll reserve judgment. Let's wait it out. Get... Oh yeah, attack only the skull. Oh, come on! Eh! Go fuck yourself! Well, fuck. No, I think it was totally random. And he's still in the back row. So let's put him in the front. Might as well. No, this is not gonna do anything. Yeah. No, no, no. Let's see for equipment. Yeah, let's buy a couple of these. She has both of these. The guy can't even equip a mage robe. But I might actually just go around the dungeon with the black, the monk job, and when I get to the boss, I'll switch to the scholar. I'm just gonna level up the scholar a little bit. His scholar job. It's quite low because I was leveling up her as a scholar. Level 6. Where he's level 3. I just need to be able to scan. It's really no big deal. Oh my god. So that scholar, now that I switched my warrior, like my characters to their proper classes, I can see he's really not that great. But he's a low level, he's level 4 now. He's quite low level. Yeah, making these fights longer also helps to level up the jobs faster. Well, we can all do attack. So whether my black mage is attacking, defending, using magic, he still gets his points. But they don't get equal points. They all get 20 points, I think, per action till level 20, and then it's a little different. It's not a big deal. Some get 18, some get 16, some still get 20, something like that. I'm betting it depends on when you get these jobs. The jobs that you get seems to be pretty hard to get that level 20. Maybe level 19 is enough for the next dungeon. I don't trust it. Yeah, casting explode. It's not good. Yeah, we're good. How much XP? I need to check how much XP we get per fight, just to be sure that I'm still getting a good amount. Yeah, 800, okay. Oh, uh-oh. Ow! Whoops. Yeah, my warrior now is amazing. Because I've been using just that class, he's now incredibly good. I feel he's doing like critical damage more. That's what your class will do. So your class will not change your stats your basic stat, but they will make it so that you hit more defense, more magic, depending on your class, I guess. And since all these fucking iteration of these sports have changed all this, I don't think there might be some reliable information. Oh yeah. Yeah, and on top of that, there's less grinding. I'm just doing this because last dungeon we had a lot of trouble with the boss fight. What I may do next time, because you see that one of the... Oh wow. Oh. You see the boss fight, so I don't have to attack them. I could just grind a little bit just before getting to the boss fight. Wow. Yeah, this scholar sucks. He still doesn't have access to any of the magic. Oh, this warrior has access to level 1 magic, eventually. Who cares? Level 1 magic, but I don't know if it's white or black magic. We know her, it's only white magic. I don't understand why there's no information for this in this game. In both Final Fantasy, in the first town, there's a tutorial room that replaces the manual. So go there and it explains the basic of Final Fantasy. But in 1 and 2, I really didn't need that information. I know how to fight and defend and all that stuff. But in this, an explanation on these classes would really, really help. Like, the warrior has black magic. I didn't know that. Is it even black magic? I don't know. It doesn't specify here. It should say level 1. Boop, boop. They don't have the same stats. They don't have the same... They change it up all the fucking time. I read the manual, and it's not even the same... Yeah, it's not the same. The scholar thing... The scholar guy now has alchemy. Which usually he hasn't. Yeah, but what I mean is, look at this. Okay, so magic here. Yeah, so her, I bought Blizzard, I don't know when. She has Blizzard in level 1 for some reason. So I can see now that she can't use Blizzard. Well, no, actually I don't. It doesn't mean anything. Because I can't use arrow either, because that's black magic. It's very confusing. So I don't know if this guy can use white or black magic. Until I can buy spells for him, and then I'll know for sure. It's so stupid. I know this guy is black magic. But now it's 0000, so I can't even buy any of these magic. Well, I can't buy them, but I won't be able to know if you can use them until... It's so stupid. Maybe if I go into jobs... No, there's not even a description. Like if you go into items, you go here, you press Y on this wooden arrow, and it says wooden arrow or attack accuracy, whatever. Y in jobs, when I press Y, don't have there. Among job 1, I have like the magic that they can use. Ah, you know what? There must be this information online. Remaster jobs. Best job choices. I don't really want to know. It's kind of cool. Right from the onset, pick dedicated mages. Done. Evolve them through their particular magic discipline. Monk is powerful damage dealer. should turn into black belt. Yeah, that's my scholar arc will be. He's still monk. The thief can be really good once you find some good equipment. For raw damage all around, warrior to knight job progression is solid, but it's not as high damage output as monks. It's tankier instead. Warrior to knight, so maybe I should switch to knight and not stick on warrior. But my warrior is so crazy good now. I think I'll stick with warrior. But what about what they do exactly? Warriors are there to be your first physically focused damage dealer that's also an all-rounder. They can equip various weapons, don't get any magic. Seems to do though. When compared to monks, they do as much damage, but they're more survivable. They don't do as much damage, which is a trade-off. Monk renamed from Final Fantasy Black Belt is all about physical, white, black raid. Ranger Knight consists of Knight job, direct upgrade from Warrior, better base stats and defense command, which can be used to keep hopes alive and even the most. Unlike another, also Knight job does not get access to white magic. Thief, Scholars class carries book as a weapon, never understand power nerd. They have 2 key command ability. Specialist jobs: Geomancer, Dragoon, Viking, Black Belt, Dark Knight, Evoker, Bard. Oh my god, that's it. Amazing. Okay, warrior wears heavy armor, can use swords, even bows. If you want him in the back row, your first. Oh, even bows if you want him in the back. Or your first tank and a decent damage dealer. Always take at least one from the front line. Ranking B+. Monk is ranking B. White mage is A. Black mage is B+. Red mage is D. Ranger is C+. But what does he... Knight. A direct upgrade to warrior. He's ranking A. Now has the guard command, which is souped up version of the generic defend. Also has a secret ability of cover. Oh, it's a secret, so he has cover all the time. This is a paladin, which means he'll take physical hit for another teammate who is in critical red HP. For my scholar, for example. Dual wield swords at all times except if your enemies start hitting too hard, then take shield. A great class that only gets replaced by the ninja. Interesting. Thief is C, Scholar is B. This class has potential but requires too much effort to be worth it. I'll stick with my Black Mage, thank you. Geomancer is a B. Dragoon is an A. Pretty good alternative to Knight. Black Belt is the best. An A+, according to this guide. Man, there's so many. Magus, Devout, Summoner, Sage, Ninja. So we have Ninja, Sage, Summoner, Devout, Magus, Bard, Evoker, Dark Knight, Black Belt, Viking, Dragoon, Geomancer, Scholar, Thief, Knight, Ranger, Red Mage, Black Mage, White Mage, Monk, Warrior, Onion Knight. Tabarnak! Do we need so many classes? And I'd like to try all the things. What about Summoner? Can we summon? You no longer cast random version of a spell with a summon command. There is now only one version of each summon, and all of them are damage dealing spells that hit all target, with the exception of Escape Chocobo, which keeps sucking. Wouldn't be a bad damage class if it didn't come up so damn late. Okay, so yeah, this seems that this is definitely an upgrade to this class. Do we still have access to everything? Everything except bows. Dagger sword, bow and arrow, dagger sword, boomerang. Okay, might as well start now so that he levels up. 86%, 11, 70, 55, let's see. Job. 74, 42, 88, 7%. Oh, it seems a bit different. 74, 42. Okay, much more defense. Little bit less attack. But this is because he's low level. So yeah, this is an upgrade, definitely. I don't know why none of the... Maybe level 1 is always white like that? I don't understand. All the guides say they don't have access to any spells. Maybe it's only at level 99, I don't know. Red Mage, yeah, but they always suck. I don't like Red Mage, and apparently the guides agree with me. The guides, not the guides, the guides agree with me. We're gonna go. I wanted to hit level 20, but we're very close. Yeah, we're very close with 3 of our guys. The Paladin or the Knight has already leveled up. I looked at a Let's Play on YouTube, according just to they maybe some outside grinding, I don't know. Let's see that that cover thing works here. But we're close to the middle of the game, which makes no fucking sense since this is stream number 3. Oh, every skill, every one has its uses. But, like, if it's... Oh, wow, look at that. That's amazing. Did you see that? You see that? That's fucking amazing. Wow. Does it always work? Because that was the shit. My knight took the damage from Arc and he got 1 damage. Arc would have taken 150 damage. Okay, I need to... Oh my god, I can't believe... But he wasn't doing it. Maybe it was still low level. Because when I played this a little bit with the Skull, like with Ranger, Thief, whatever. The job they gave me. That was my problem with Final Fantasy VIII, is you get a new job and now you want to use it, but then you get a new job and then you want to use it, and then you have like 4 jobs and too many jobs and then, ah! And I don't know, I can't... It's just too much, I don't know what to do. Give me Final Fantasy IV with every... Not only do I don't choose jobs, I don't even choose my characters. The game decides when in the game I have access to which character, which is fine. It may be the best, because by doing that, the game can actually tailor-make every dungeon corresponding to the classes that you have, so it's more balanced. Yeah, in Final Fantasy V, you get... Don't you get like passive skills? Like if I don't know, if I level up like a black mage and I switch to fighter, once my fighter is at the same level as my black mage, I have access to black magic, something like that. It's a okay system, but it's not perfect. It's better than this. This is very basic. And you need to stick with a skill, or you grind. Oh my god, we'll see here if my paladin, my knight, will take the damage there. He only takes 1 damage all the time. It's crazy. So that's cool. Okay, we are almost there. Sorry for the grinding. We're getting in the story in a couple of seconds, minutes. If all these classes have utilities and I can switch when I need them, it's okay, 24 is okay, but if I'm halfway through the game already and there's 24 or I don't know how many classes there are, it's too much. Level 20, everybody. Yes, okay. Yeah, let's level up, not level up, but yo, base. Let's see in terms of equipment. I know I checked this like 66 times. It's okay. It's not bad or anything. It's Final Fantasy. The story isn't that compelling, but it's the best music so far. So there's that. More eye drops, more antidotes. More eye potions. Oof, those were expensive. Oh, I could have speeded up the grinding even more. I just realized there's another there's an added speeded version in this mod. So if you ever play these games by these Pixel Remaster, there's a mod called Memoria which adds F2 removes the encounters if you want to, and F1 speeds up the game. I also changed the fonts because the original fonts suck ass. They're really, really, really bad. Yeah! Okay, but the scholar guy will be changed to black belt right now. Monk, I mean monk. Black belt is later. Fuck. Ah, yeah. No, but as you can see, you don't even talk about the fonts because they're fine. Look at them. They're fine because they're pixelated fonts like they should be because this is a pixel game and fucking... How can I explain this? You all know what I'm talking about, but in words, like... This is a whole package. Like, this is... It's like when you put high resolution textures on a really low polygon game. It clashes. It doesn't work. So if you have high resolution fonts, which they're kind of like Comic Sans fonts, they're like these but not pixelated. So imagine that can't move. Remove all the pixels, but keep the same type of... It just looks like shit. Look on YouTube. Every Let's Play on YouTube uses the original fonts. There they are, sees them. And it's the first thing when you see this game that just... Each time I see the game, I'm like, ah! Why they did that is just completely stupid in my opinion. And kind of... Really, it's baffling because... Everything else is super clever and smart. They took the original artist, they reorchestrated the whole music, they put the pixel in there, they actually use some of the pixel art from the DS version, from the Super whatever. It's perfect, almost. But for some reason, they just shat on the font. They just like, okay, for the font... Instead of thinking about, what is the best font for players that will want to play this game? What if we use the fonts for the SNES or some of the 2D console version? Yeah, that would be smart, right? Maybe add a little bit of, maybe a little shadow in there. Maybe a little 3, I don't know. But not what they did. Just look on YouTube, you'll see. Take that and that. Bring them along. Castle Ein is always in need of fresh servants. Yeah, I can remove that map there if I don't want to. Like, it's so stupid. The options to put the original music should have been there. Might be some copyrighted issue here, you never know. Even though you can stream them and there's never gonna be a copyright strike. It's not the same when you put it in the fucking game. I don't know about all these laws. Traitor Ein has hidden King Argue's blade, the rose sword somewhere. I found a way out, an opening in the corner to my left. I won't live long to escape, but you might. Use this to shrink yourself. Ugh. Obtain mini. He's dead. Oh, here. This looks like a tight fit. Think we can squeeze through? No chance. Maybe if we shrank ourselves again. Again. Okay, there's secret passageways. For the music, I managed to gain immense strength. But it changed him. Now he's consumed by an unquenchable thirst by... Oh, but I streamed the entire Final Fantasy VI and then I put on YouTube and I had no copyright strike. Now he's consumed by an unquenchable thirst for power. Master Ein was Argus' most trusted advisor until Earthquake. It's like he's been at the behest of some dark force ever since. The Warlock Ein carved this castle out of the Elder Tree and cursed it to roam the desert at his binding. I'm Argus, ruler of the castle north of the desert, but I can hardly call myself a knight, a king, when all my subjects are missing. I cursed my soldiers, you see, bending them to his will. Blast it all! He was once my most trusted advisor. Are you alright, your majesty? I will be fine. What matter is that you find Ein and defeat him. This heals myself? Okay. Useful. Take down Master Ein, you say. As his loyal servant, I will make this place your grave. Oh. Wow. Oh, actually, I can actually grind here. There's an ancient... Oh my god. This would have been the best place to grind. Oh, but I need to put myself in mini form. So maybe not. Yeah, this sucks. So I need to do magic, use, mini, everybody. Let's get our magic back. Okay, everyone is miniaturized. Let's go! But there was a dungeon that they force you to use mini. That was nice. Holy arrow. I'm not using any arrows. These guys are quite tough. Decisive battle. Oh, maybe one battle, yeah. That's possible. I sometimes get strikes on 1 or 2 videos. I know it immediately when all the songs for a game are copyrighted, like Command & Conquer. All the video, you motherfucker. All the songs in the Nameless mods are copyrighted. Because the guy who made the songs for the... I asked the modders, why? It was that bullshit video YouTube claim, because sometimes it happens. But no, one of the guys who put the music there, made the music, sold them to a studio or whatever. Phoenix down. but they might not use copyrighted music. It might be the modder himself who made music, who gave his music for whatever, and then after the fact, he sold his music to whatever, a distributor. And then boom, copyright strike, and everybody was like, it's so stupid. That's why copyrights are fucked. They are broken. It's a broken system. I can't be streaming here, not myself, but you know, like big streamers, thousands of views, money coming in, it's his job, and then for some reason opens up the radio or something, like some music out, some Pink Floyd comes in, and his entire video gets like demonetized, or like what the fuck? It's so fucking stupid. And now you have people on YouTube who makes music on top of Fallout or very popular music, and then can copyright every single Let's Play that's used Fallout music. It just works. It's so stupid. And then, the funniest thing is, haha, actually cure on these guys might hurt them. Is that if I go and I'm like, this is bullshit claims, clearly these guys, they're claiming music that weren't theirs to begin with. Okay, so, dispute. So, are you sure that you own this music? Oh, you mean the Fallout music? Well, no, I don't own the Fallout music. But still, I should still be able to post my fucking video on YouTube like everybody else does it. And be able to monetize it, right? And then there's other things. I cannot say yes to any of those things. But it's still bullshit. And then I have to sign my name by typing it in and explain why I'm disputing this. And I'm not disputing it for the reason they think I'm disputing it. I'm not disputing it because I own the music. I'm disputing it because they don't own it. I'm saying they're the fuckers. I didn't do anything. Stop it. It's so fucking dumb. Like, they're way worse than what I'm supposedly accused of doing. They're doing 10 times worse, but that's fine. They're actually making money out of it. That's the world we live in. If you're actually smart enough and a good enough criminal, you never go to jail. You go way up. You might even end up as president. Amazing. Copy fraud is a legend. It is, right? It is business. Some people are actually, it's that's their MO, their plan, business plan. It's a business plan. It's a fucking business plan. Oh my god. Okay, I'm not getting in my ass kicked, so this dungeon is fine. The boss fight shouldn't be too hard. I need to remember to switch to Scholar. Phoenix down. I actually added a mod that halves the encounter rate because I thought the encounter rates in Final Fantasy 1 and 2 were just too much, and I ended up over-leveled, and the game was eventually too easy. So here I slashed it. I kind of regret that choice. I'm not going to go back. This is going to be the playthrough. And it was super annoying because I couldn't really focus on the dungeon because you would take like 3 steps, fight. But I didn't have to grind. Now I have to grind, but the dungeons are a little faster and more straightforward. There's no winning. But the game is a little bit more of a challenge, which I like. I don't know what happened with Final Fantasy II, I think. I think I didn't even finish Final Fantasy II legit, because the game was super easy the whole way through, so I never grinded because the game was literally too easy. And when I say literally, I mean it. It was literally too easy. And then the final fight just like was just... I had a quick save just before, so I could like really prepare my guys and use all... I tried everything. I was not able to do it. I would have had to go out all the way down the final dungeon's huge tower or something, and I'm not even sure you could go. I was mostly fucked. So I said fuck it. Fuck it. And we just looked at the ending online. So is this the boss already? These dungeons are big like my hand. That's why I regret having the encounter rate. They're so small. Yeah, Final Fantasy III is not the best. It's not a bad game. Compared to a lot of our JRPGs, it's with them. But no, it's not. No. So if I compare this to Lufia, for example, yeah, Lufia is definitely better. But this is a Famicom game, 8-bit era. But it's a short game and the story isn't really there. So we need a scholar. And that's it. It's Ein, the mage! This foundation of corruption, dark power is truly spectacular. You could never understand. With this power I can move forests, control armies, I can hold the world in the palm of my hand. All those who dare oppose me will be annihilated. Ooh, cool art. Like an undead... What's his name in Final Fantasy VI? Anyway. So what is guard if the guy already covers? No. I still don't have access to level 4 magic. I don't know where they sell some. Study. We'll just have to wing it here, so let's do poison. Yeah, Kefka, exactly. Yeah, it looks like an undead Kefka, or some kind of undead bard. Because Kefka is definitely a bard, for those who didn't know, his class is bard. Changed my mind. I'm sure if I go to a wiki somewhere, somebody's gonna say something. I don't know if it's bard. For me, he is a bard. A very, very, very high level bard, but a bard nonetheless. Oh, I wasn't... It said no weakness, I think it said. Right? Let's do it again. Study. No weakness. What the fuck was the point of my scholar then? Yeah, he doesn't do what a bard does, but as a class, like as a really basic class, because none of the bards in Final Fantasy sing. The class bard is just, oh, maybe they do, I don't, maybe. I was just guessing maybe it's just magic mixed up with some thieving ability. Maybe they're singing songs, I don't know. So attack? He's in the front now, this guy. Yeah, he needs to be in the front. This guy was supposed to switch weaknesses, and I was supposed to use my Scholar to... Oh, barrier shift, change weaknesses. He didn't even have a weakness first. Who cares? Look at that, 200 damage. So while I'm waiting for that, I'm just gonna use Fira. Level to lightning. Ah, god damn it. Okay, fuck that. Maybe it'll heal all. Not that we need it, really. Study? Magic, Thundera. That should hurt him. Wow. Oh, let's do a Cura all. Oh, fuck me! No, he's gonna get healed by my thunder. So every other element, I'm guessing, is healing him. We know it's not thunder. Let's try Blizzard. Okay. Arrow works very well. No, we're gonna use Alchemy. It's Blizzard, right? Yeah. Wow. Yeah, physical damage doesn't really do anything on him. Okay, maybe leveling up my guys to level 20 was overkill, I don't know. That last boss fight, if I didn't have any fighters, I would never lasted. The fighter just survived the whole way through. Nice, increase level 10 for Luneth, level 11 for Archjob, Refias level 39, job-wise. Wait a minute, did the wall just speak? I am the Elder Tree of the Living Woods. Ein cast a powerful curse on me. Thanks to you, that curse is now broken. I am in your debt. Before I head back to my woods, I will return the humans locked within my walls to where their roots belong. Huzzah! Thank you! Let us be off. The journey may not be smooth, but journeys seldom are. Oh, something's happening. We're gonna get stranded. Oh no. We have arrived, saplings. You may alight. Align? Let's get down. At long last, I'm back where I belong. Thank you. You saved our woods, how heroic. Darkness threatens to envelop our world. You have been chosen by the light to ensure balance is not upset. Take this with you. Use it to find your way when darkness blocks your path. The Fang of Wind. What is that? Ein's atrocities evoke within my roots and trunk. I fear I must refuse visitors to these woods for at least a millennium while I heal. Warriors, you have my thanks. Now go and dispel the darkness of the world. You are our last hope. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna take a little break and we'll be back with more Final Fantasy.
Unchecked aliens can be a real problem. They can actually do damage to your home. So protect your loved ones and get the new and improved Space Quest 1. Now entirely re-illustrated and reanimated. It kills aliens dead. The music card supported stereo soundtrack and hand-painted digitized color graphics just overwhelm the little monsters. Space Quest 1, aliens check in, but they won't check out.
A dark, sprawling manor house filled with a horde of strange and mysterious characters. An innocent child and an evil, one-eyed pirate freshly risen from the grave. And you, Carnby, the elusive detective of the bizarre and the macabre, are on the case. Open the door and step into the twisted horror. Alone in the Dark from THQ.
Warning. Warning. UFO detected.
Where to now? Save their town. Okay, thank you. I'll maybe come back in the forest. Yeah, what happens if I just go back in? Did I say the opposite? Did I say something? What did I say? Where does that come from? Did I say the opposite of that? It's so weird. Did I say something during the break? What, I can't have commercials? I have commercials of games I don't like. I think there's a commercial of yeah, there's commercials of games I don't give a shit about in there. Don't think that because there's a commercial... You guys are drawing too much conclusions. Like Abstractism likes to say he has a jump on conclusion, Matt. What is that conclusion? I'm sorry, but... I can't get into the forest, I guess, right? No, I can't get in there. Woo, okay. No, what other conclusion have you drawn on me? According to my content or things that I have not said. You saved the town, thank you. Beyond the desert, far, far to the west, is a village full of eccentric people who claim to be descended from the ancients, whatever that means. Oh, you're the people who defeated Iron, you're so cool. You saved us, we're forever in your debt. The folk who were captured by Iron's men have returned, thank you for rescuing them. I don't care, by the way, I'm not pissed or anything. I don't want to make you uncomfortable. I like poutine. You know what? I've grown kind of a little bit tired of it. I haven't had some in a while. Throughout the years, my love of poutine has faded. So you're partially right there. I still like it. I like a big old smoked meat sandwich. Smoked meat sandwich. Yeah, I don't know where to go right now. We saved this town. What other town do we need to save now? Oh, the castle. Oh, we can go back to castle now. Whoops. No. Exactly. I like bread. And I like meat. I don't put any vegetables. I don't put any vegetables, I don't put any dressing in there. I know I'm so fucking weird. I used to go to Subway and just order a meat sub with just the meat. Now I put a little bit of salad and tomatoes in there and cucumbers, but no dressing. I don't like the dressing. I hate mayonnaise. I hate mayonnaise. I don't hate many things in life. I do hate mayonnaise. It's not like a, how do you say it, a super, it's like an exaggeration. Because sometimes I'll say I hate this game. No, I don't literally hate a game. But I do hate mayonnaise. It has done things to me. But I don't like mustard too. I like ketchup, but only in hamburger and hot dogs, not in my sandwich. Our continent is actually suspended in the air. Some say the Wheel of Time is a perpetual motion machine. In battle, a knight will protect whoever's closest to death. The fourth sconce on the right opens a hidden passage. Thieves are master at picking locks. They can unlock doors without needing a key. I don't understand that, because you can change jobs anytime. So I can just go into my menu, change jobs. Greetings, brave warriors. You have restored peace to my kingdom. You know not the depth of my appreciation. Please accept this in return. It is the Wheel of Time, a device said to have been constructed by the ancients. Do we go in the past and the future? I hope there's a sci-fi twist to this game. It has been in my family for generations. Take it to a man named Sid in Kahanan. Or you're already acquainted, then I will spare my explanation. Go to him now, warriors. Oh, we'll get a flying ship now, I think. Post-haste. The guy said to go into the tower here, but we did this already. I'm sorry. Yeah, no, I know it's good. Like I objectively understand that it's good. I don't understand how people love mayo though. Oh my god. Ugh. Anyway. But mustard, like I can support it, but for some reason, for me, when I put any of these toppings or dressing in a sandwich or whatever, it's like salad dressing. It just tastes only the dressing. So if I go to Subway and I ask him to put some mayo in there, or don't say anything and they just put mayo and everything there, it just tastes just only the mayo. I only taste the mayo. I don't taste the meat. The meat doesn't have like a boom taste to it, you know? So the mayo just, it's all over the place. Anyway. Exactly, I like vinegar, but vinegar is strong. Don't put too much. It will override everything else. And my theory, it's only a theory, my theory is that people don't actually like sandwiches, but they do like mayo. So they just put mayo in their sandwiches and I'm eating mayo right now. I may have deeply offended people right now. I don't give a shit. That's my theory and I'm sticking to it. There is no way, okay, I know maybe my palate is different than yours, but there is no fucking way that you're telling me you can taste every vegetable, everything that's in your sandwich if you put a medium amount of mayo in there. If you're telling me you just put on the bread and just scrape it off, so it's just like a tiny little, like 1 millimeter, not even a millimeter. We're talking like scraping it off, okay? You put it on the bread and then you scrape it off completely, and then you put it on. That's how much mayo I think would be reasonable in terms of taste. But that's just me, and even then, I don't like mayo at all. So. I wouldn't put on anything. I think Kanan is here. Is this it? I can't remember. Castle Sassoon. Maybe I'm too old. I don't know if you remember. Maybe it's only here in Quebec, but no. What was it? Was it Sassoon? No, I'm not a Miracle Whip guy. Ew. Ew. Miracle Whip mayo. It's the same fucking thing. I'm telling you, I hate all dressings except ketchup, and only ketchup in hamburgers and hot dogs. That is all, nothing else, no exceptions, maybe fries once in a while, nothing else. So no ketchup on meatloaf, no ketchup on nothing. Because ketchup is the same thing as all these other things. It's the same thing as mayo. It tastes so much. Oh yeah, no, this not doing it. Like I would never just eat just like a spoonful of ketchup. But I know people would a spoonful of mayo, a spoonful of mustard, a spoonful of ketchup, a spoonful of whatever. I would take a spoonful of vinegar. Just, I don't give a shit. It's okay. I like vinegar. I like it a lot, but it does override everything else. So, I don't put vinegar on my fries anymore. I'm looking for this dude here. We are in Canaan, right? Maybe not. I'm just assuming. But I think this is it. No, this is Kazoo's. Where the fuck is... Oh, I can look at my map here. Oh, okay. Habanero sauce? I don't know that. But that looks like something I could get behind, I think. If it's a spicy sauce, usually I like that. Habanero pepper here, so yeah, that's okay. I think it's the egg. How do you say that? It's the not bitter. Bitter? Yeah, I think vinegar is bitter. Here we say vinegar is egg. Vinaigre, egg. So if that's it, that's what I don't like. Bitterness. Even though mayo has eggs, yeah, well, I don't like eggs. Vinegar is acid, yeah. What is bitter? There's like that. We have sauces here that we call aigre douce. Aigre douce sauce. Apparently you have that. Well, no, that's just Google putting me in French sites. Yeah, aigre douce sauce is the worst. I don't like egg. I don't like... Well, I like vinegars, but I don't like most... It's here. Most toppings. Most salad dressing I don't enjoy. And I don't really like salad. If I eat salad, it would be no dressing, and that's... Yeah, I'm sure you're like, ew. Yeah, exactly. Ew. So I don't eat salad. Just because I don't like dressing. Find me a good dressing and then I'll eat salad. Maybe habanero sauce I might. Oh, what is that? Wait, he threw himself into the furnace of Tower of Owen? He's probably fine. Oh, desk, please be alright. That was funny. Yeah, we're looking for a dude here. No. Oh my god, yeah, I hate French dressing. I hate French dressing. Oh. Where is the dude? He's not in the shops, right? It would be here. Maybe in the inn? What the fuck is Sid? Are you Sid? No. Ah. You're not Sid. You are? Okay. Wow, I didn't even remember how Sid looked like. If only we had the Wheel of Time. Wheel of Time! With this, I can make you a new airship. Just a sec, I'll make the Enterprise. It's the finest airship of all. Back in a jiffy. Finished! When you're on the open ocean, press the confirm button to convert the ship into an airship. You can only make landing on water, so be careful. Sorry, I couldn't remember how to get it to land. Ah, come on. Come on! I want to go to one other place so we can do this. But we had that at the beginning of the game, we had access to this, so it's not as impressive. And it doesn't go over mountains, so it's really not impressive. It's really shit. It's shit, I'm telling you, it's shit. We can now go here. No, we can't even go there. A town here had cool stuff. Oh no. And it was super expensive. Can't remember if I was able to buy everything I needed. What about the spells? I haven't seen any level 4 spells. What can I do for you? Like, one could argue that this is so simple compared to Ultima 7 that we just played. But it's so spiffy and it's quick, there's no fucking around. Yeah, maybe the story's basic and the combat is simplistic and it's short. These characters are boring. But all in all, it's... I don't want to say I'm having more fun. I don't know, it's different. It's more chill. It's like, there's way less stuff to stress about. Ultima 7 at the end was getting stressful. Okay, so where couldn't we go before that we can go now? Nowhere. That's where. What the fuck do we do now? Let's go talk to the Golgons. I can't even, like... It was here, right? I think it was here. I can just press F2 instead if I don't want any encounters. Oh, I can land in the water. Oh no, but I can't go over mountains. I was like, oh, I can just go there where there's that like sea serpent or whatever in the water. But no, because it's surrounded by. I actually thought I could go up this, and then yeah, we're done. Nope. Oh, I can't even land there. Oh, that's kind of bullshit. Oh, this is considered a river. Okay, so we've been here. There was nothing. This is only a chocobo forest. We just entered this. I don't think there's nothing. There's anything there. What happens if I go outside? Ah. Oh. This was small compared to the other big one there. What the fuck? Disembark? Oh. Okay. Okay. Is there monsters here? I did not expect this. I'm actually going, whoa, what the fuck? What the fuck is going on? I explained last stream what I thought would happen, and it's kind of what but no. Well, I thought that the island thing would land, and we would get access to a bigger map. It's not exactly that, but almost. So we have one small island there with nothing on it. Okay, so these islands are pretty small. And then we have this thing here. Yeah, this map is kind of, now that I understand it, it's kind of lackluster. But it's something. So that's it. We have this thing here. Why is it so big? It's kind of stupid. Oh, we have another ship here. That's interesting. And something there. I actually wasn't sure if this was a speck of dust on my monitor or an actual thing on the map. Because I was that. Is that something? Yeah, it is. It is something. Can I land on it? No. And there's been no monsters around here. I want to see what this is. Wrecked ship. Yeah, Final Fantasy IV and 6 are my favorite, but I'm very excited to get to Final Fantasy IV, which will be the next one in Pixel Remaster. I have not even seen it. I have seen Final Fantasy VI Pixel Remaster because I've seen, not many, but I've seen a couple of streamers play it. Very similar to the Super Nintendo version. I feel that Final Fantasy IV though might get a little upgrade. And it's one of my favorite, if not my favorite. I like 6, I like 4 for both different reasons. 6 story is pretty epic, lots of side quests. But Final Fantasy IV, I love the characters in Final Fantasy IV, and I like the fact that it's a streamlined story, very straightforward and maybe boring for some, but I like it. There's a lot of twists and turns, and it moves fast. Always something going on. Boom, 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 boom. Never stops. Like the map is gigantic. You always feel like you're going somewhere. It may be as the same as this, but like there's a lot of stuff on it. instead of a lot of emptiness like this map. And even the other map is kind of empty. Oh. So, do we even have like monsters around here? No monsters. Temple of Water. We'll get new jobs. A voice echoed through the temple. Only Arya, the priestess of the Temple of Water, is permitted to touch the shard of the water crystal. Arya? Okay. I'm just guessing right now, because Cave of Tides. Okay, for sure there's monsters here. No? Okay. Okay, this is the stuffer. Ouch. That's a lot of XP. Or still shut. Oh, the door is still shut. Okay, maybe this is not where we need to go. Job level 42. Let's stay on the wall. Still don't know where I'm going. Yeah, I'm going back here. I don't know. Oh, I could go down here. Whoops. Blood sword. Most of the world is underwater after that huge earthquake. Oh, maybe we're gonna get another world. Oh wow. I was on a boat at the time, luckily enough. I saved that young lady as she was clinging to a piece of dirtwood. We're only survivors as far as I'm aware. Ugh. potions? Where am I? Who are you? Oh, what is this power I feel within you? Is it light? You must be the warriors who were gifted with the powers of the crystal. Oh, thank goodness you're here. I am Arya, priestess of the Temple of Water. What happened? The Hurt's power caused a great tremor and buried the water crystal deep underground. Without the water crystal to protect them, the people were turned to stone and sent plummeting into the ocean's depths. Please take me to the water temple. To the Temple of Water. A shard of the water crystal remains there. If I can return to the crystal, that might break the curse. But you're injured. I will be fine. What matters is the fate of the world. Please, I need to get to the Temple of Water. Okay, thank you. Okay, there's nothing here. There's a sealed door in the Cave of Tides. With the crystal shard, we should be able to enter. Please take me to Temple of Water. Okay, Temple of Water first. Is this faster? Thank goodness, the light has not yet left the shard completely. Arya carefully took the crystal shard. Come, we must take this shard to the cavern north of here. If I can shine that shard's light on the door, I should be able to break the seal. Can I? Oh, there is no option to remove that map there. Or maybe it's one of these buttons. Ah, there you go. Yeah, I prefer no map. Yeah. Yeah, the knight's defense is completely crazy. Oh wow, his sword regenerates him now. Amazing. Yeah, he's extremely powerful. This door is sealed to prevent outsiders from entering the inner sanctum. It can only be opened by a priestess of the Water Temple. Arya kneels and murmurs a prayer. The seal on the door dissipated. Shall we proceed? Oh shit. Ouch, 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 ouch. Yeah. Kinda need to do roll with everybody. don't want the map. The map keeps coming back? Oh, fuck off. That's stupid. There's not much light left in the shard, but it should provide a crystal with enough power to bring our world back from the bottom of the sea. That wasn't really needed. Yeah, I keep looking at the map. I don't want to see it. I want to explore the dungeon. These dungeons are so small anyway. Like, I feel the dungeons in Final Fantasy 1 were the biggest. I'd have to look it up, but damn. Final Fantasy 2's dungeons were pretty small too. These ones are very small. Like, we must be close to the end now. No, I don't want to. No. I didn't come back now? I don't understand. Minutes. This sounds so much like one of the songs in one of the music in Final Fantasy 6. Water crystal. Crystal of water, may you regain your light. Area returns the faintly gleaming shard to the crystal. Watch out! Ugh. Area! Lunette! Area, no! You do not lack. You do not lack for luck, it seems. That cursed arrow was meant for you. I am Kraken, tasked by Master Xande himself to ensure that this crystal never regains its former light. You will not leave here alive. The monster attacked. Did I do a quick save before going in there? I'm not sure. Are we ready? Somewhat. Let's do a cure all just to be sure. Magic. Thunder up. Oh my. But it's magic, that's why. Okay, that's good. I feel thunder should be good against water elements, water things. Let's do arrow now. Let's try Fira just to see. Ooh, Ga, Blizzard Ga. Okay. Blizzard Ga. Yeah, thunder is better. Okay, we still don't have revive. It kinda sucks. Phoenix down. Yeah, thunder. She should survive. Yes, she's a mage. Nice, it really shows. You took 400 from that Blizaga. She took about half. Everybody... Yeah. I'm sure he's close to dying. This is just a powerful... Oh no, he's dead. It would have survived if it wasn't for that. I guess another Phoenix down. Oh, that's a Ga. Come on, come on, come on. Kira, everybody. Magic, thunder, there's not much we can do. Yes, okay. I thought we were pretty close. Okay. Area. Light has returned to the crystal. My purpose is fulfilled. Thank you for everything. Area, stay with us. This title is yours. It is imbued with the power of water. Receive the title from Area that holds the power of water. Geomancer, Dragoon, Viking, Black Belt, Dark Knight, Evoker, and Bard jobs are now available. Area, hang in there. It is my time. You must continue your journey without me. The world needs light. Dispel the darkness. Do this for me. Bring back peace. Area, farewell. No, Area. No. They keep talking about the darkness. But what is the darkness? Will we find out? Or is it just like some kind of... It's just an ideal, the darkness. The evil in the world, you know? Oh, continents? Oh, what the fuck is this? This doesn't look like a classic map. What's going on? I like the river though, that's nice. Oh, you're finally awake. 3 days is a long time to sleep. You don't say. Where are we? This is Amur, the Tower of Water. The Town of Water. My grandma found you all collapsed in the ruins of the temple. We've been out there for 3 days? Sorry for imposing on your hospitality, miss. Thanks for everything. Don't thank me, thank grandma. Is this something? No. Good to see you up and about. All's well that ends well, eh? It feels like you just woke up from a vivid dream. Seems like no one remembers the earthquake or that they turned to stone. I'll tell you who put that funny looking chain on your ship. It was Goldor. Goldor, that's who. Legend states, 4 warriors from the world of darkness came and fractured the light of the crystal. Goldor thought that you might be those warriors. He wasn't going to take any chances with his crystal, so he grounded your ship here. Goldor is obsessed with wealth. His entire manor is made of gold, but he's so paranoid of thieves, he keeps almost every door locked shut. Goldor's manor? Sure, I know it. It's in the mountains south of this town. Be careful of the bog, though. It's a bottomless marshal. If you fall in, you'll never get out. Oh, jobs. So going black belt. It's apparently the best jobs. Nothing in my hand, nothing? I guess. Because he's pure power, that's why he's good. The knight is not pure power, he's a lot of defense in there. And the cover ability, but it's really good too. Fuck the bard. That one is kind of nice. But I think I'm gonna stick with the knight. A pair of Levigrass shoes will get you over the bottomless bog easily. Didn't that eccentric old Delilah have a few pairs? If you want to check, she lives in the sewers. Goldor is not to be trifled with. He's so strong not even magic works on him. Oh, no magic on Goldor. I need to remember that. No magic, Goldor. We're all full. It's the man who rescued Arya. Where's Miss Arya? Did something... Oh, I see. This is regrettable news indeed. But Arya wanted you to bring the light back to the world. What are you waiting for? Get to it. So it's a crystal you're after, eh? I heard Goldor has one. His manor is south of here, beyond the bottomless bog. Once monsters started coming out of the sewers, the town elders had them sealed up. I'm pretty sure Gil has the key. You've seen this brigade of 4 old-timers, right? We have a legend here in our village. It says that 4 warriors will appear to bring balance to the forces of light and darkness. Oh. Off we go! What the fuck? What was that? Who are those guys? Don't mind them. They're armless. They just think they're the followers of legend. Okay. If you're looking for info, I suggest the tavern. All the blabbermouths in town hang in there. What happens to the problem? What happens to be the problem, youngsters? We need to get into the sewers to retrieve some Levigrass shoes. The sewers? Oh no, you can't go in there. Too many monsters. That's why they're sealed, don't you see? Look, we're on a mission and we need to find the final crystal. This is important. Did you say crystal? So you 4 are the real warriors of legend. Uh-oh. Did you hear that? Those kids think they're the chosen ones. Haha, don't they know that's us? They seem to be convinced it's them. They seem dead set on getting into those sewers. Guess we're gonna beat them to it. Yeah, beat them to it. Understood. I'll lead the way to the sewers. Don't fall behind, youngsters. Now where's the keyhole? Ah, clunk. There you go. Follow the waterway down and you'll find the sewer entrance. Don't get it over your heads, you hear? Yeah, let me back. I'm not done here. Ton of stuff to buy, I'm sure. I need to buy some spells. Oh my god, finally! Where's my spells though? No! What? No spells in this town, fuck you! Maybe we got some. Maybe I picked up some. Learn. Sight. That's it. No shield. Oh, okay. That's extremely expensive. Yeah, yes, it's bare hands. That's it. No weapons. Oh, maybe we'll get weapons for him here. Maybe not. Oh, Knuckles. Why does it bring his attack down? Why would it bring his attack down, and why is it so fucking expensive? Nothing else is good anyway. My black mage can use arrows? Is that new? Is that a thing he learned from being a ranger? Because he was a ranger once upon a time. Oh no, arrows, okay. Okay, that's cool though. It should be the white mage. Final Fantasy IV did it good, where it's the white mage. What's her name? Lufia? No, Rosa. Yeah. I don't understand why it goes down. It makes no sense. Let's do a quick save here. I don't want to waste 15,000 bucks on shit. It brings the accuracy up. I don't give a shit about that. Fuck. No, we're not buying that. Okay, the sewers are there, but I'm still interested in going outside. That's 7 hours. We can't take this? Oh, that's funny. Wow. Ooh, wow. Look at that map. Ooh. Fancy and definitely bigger than the other one. Oh, wow. There's a lot of wasted space, but it's huge. Hey, Bad Flow, good evening. Let's see if there's monsters. Oh, we have the canoe, so we can still run around here. Yeah, let's go around here. Let's have some fun. Wow, 500 damage. Wow, 200 damage to everybody. Still, I'm gonna explore this. Can go all the way here. What is boost? Kick? Ah, oh, kick! Ah, oh, wow. Let's do Blizzard, see what happens. No. Chocobos? No, I like walking around. Instead of grinding, it's just... Wow, and this goes all the way. Okay, we're not gonna go all the way there, but we can walk all the way. Oh, or not. And with that, game over. The party incited the fear of the ancient statues. Oh, I have a feeling on the Famicom you just game over. A Liger! Oh my god! Fucking Liger, man. Oh my god! Oh my god! We should be. Yes. Though I will remove the encounters so we can get back. Yeah, we have no reason to be here. This is way too dangerous. Okay, I think starting here it should be fine. And we can also go in. Oh, okay, no, it's not. Oh, maybe not. Ambushed. What the fuck is this? Okay. Nice. Ow! Amazing, the damage that they do is... Okay. Actually okay with that. Kind of balances out everything. Look at that. Because Rifia, Arc, and Ingus are lower level. Okay. Much more reasonable. So what's the place they're talking about that I need to cross? This? They say we need to go through the bog south of here. Oh, this thing. No. Oh no, somebody's at 100 HP. Oh well. I should take care of them. Nope. Maybe I should have saved before doing that. Okay, but we're not dead. Okay, thank you, game. And the party fell into a bottomless bog and everything's fine. You can go on with your adventures. But yeah, this is not where we need to go. Where we need to go is in the sewers here. But I won't be doing that tonight. I'll just go sleep here. I'll maybe buy a couple of items. Oh my god. Antidotes. Eye drops. Because I don't have any magic to remove this. Potions, I don't know. A couple can be useful, the thick of it. But I think this will be all for tonight. We'll do the sewers, that'll be... Oh, not next Friday. Okay, so next Friday would have been the next stream of this, but I don't think I will be streaming Friday. Or if I stream, it will be between 5 and 7, 8. But at 8 I cannot stream. So essentially no stream Friday. Just consider no stream Friday. And there's a big possibility of no stream because I'm getting close to the end of the Nameless mod anyway. So if I finish it tomorrow, definitely no stream Friday. So the next time that we'll be playing this will be next Monday. Tomorrow, 5, the Nameless mod, 8 PM Eastern Time, continuing Daikatana. I hope it's going to be less frustrating than the last stream. I just hope. Let's just hope.
I assumed it was
Possibly.
identity. Yeah, I assumed it was an identity politics.
Identity politics. Okay, this is what I'm looking for. We are going to raid the old school lag. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great night. See you next time. Ciao.
Thank you for your cooperation. Good night.